this work? Is it working?
I'm gonna show my parents punk music and then be like, "What do you think of this?" And then they'll be like, "This, you modern kids are crazy." And then I'll go, "This was from the '70s." It'll blow their minds.
They're gourds.
They'll be like, "Fear is crazy."
Isn't it your job to educate the masses?
Yeah. Enough of this comedian as philosopher, comedian as teacher.
Comedian as gym teacher.
My job is to go out there and be like, do some fucking sit-ups.
Put down the cheese curds.
Look at this guy's shirt. It barely fits. The next time I can do a lap. Do some laps.
Oh. Hot dogs!
We should have sound checked it with that motorcycle outside.
Yeah, that would have been better.
Wouldn't that be funny if that is what gym teachers' jobs were?
Just yelling at children? That
no,
is
but
their
like
job.
keeping them in shape. Like a health coach. Your job is like, getting a little pudgy there, Johnny.
Johnny.
Hit the treadmill.
No lunch for you today.
Yeah.
That's how our gym teacher was.
Really?
Yeah, he was like, you guys are getting lunch lady arms. You need to start.
Our off mic producer says that is what their gym teacher did, and would tell them you're getting old lady arms.
Lunch lady arms. Which is strange. That's like...
Yeah. I wonder if the lunch lady was ever in the hallway and heard that.
It's like, what the fuck?
Like, now I'm definitely taking this to the school board.
No more Bosco sticks for you.
Your arm's looking like Bosco sticks. Dan Alton has been fired as a gym teacher. It wasn't sexual. I was doing a riff.
It was, I don't know. Look at her arms. It looks like they're full of cheese.
Full of cheese.
You don't see Bosco sticks at a restaurant ever. Why is that?
You're not going to the right restaurants. In the last days of Comeback In, they were mostly serving Bosco sticks. No, they kept calling them Italian sandwiches, but it was just bologna on white bread.
Bologna is an Italian word.
Yeah. Traditional Italian sub.
I do like that the lady who owns the Comeback Inn just like woke up too hungover one day and was like, 27 years is long enough.
That's not what. Is that what happened?
I don't know why they were successsul.
They ran out of the dressing.
They just like ran out of spaghetti one day and they were like, never mind.
Well, no, America's failing.
Not the Comeback Inn.
Yeah.
It was booming.
No, that was booming. Maybe too good. Too big to not fail.
They say we're in an Italian bubble right now.
Yeah, we're in a bubble. Everyone knows that. Italian food's a bubble. That lady just read the market right.
Yeah. We're going to look at her like Mark Baum.
Yeah. I always felt like Come Back In. I was like, well, I'm scared to go there for the first time. I'll be found out as an imposter.
Is it... Have you been here before, or have you come back in?
Are you come back in? More restaurants, like, you know, if you go to Scooter's Coffee, they go scoot on around.
I don't go to Scooter's Coffee. I've never seen anyone in that drive-through.
Everyone always, okay, at least you specified drive-through.
Yeah, I know that they don't
people
have...
complaining. They're like, I never see anyone there. It's a kiosk.
Yeah.
I never see anyone hanging out at Red Box.
No.
Nobody hangs out
No
at the
one's
Red Box.
chilling at the Red Box.
Vending machines, that's not even the spot to be anymore, pal. You go to a public pool, no one's hanging out by the vending machines.
Yeah.
No, man, but people always say, I'm like, well, even your thing, you're like, no one's ever in the drive-thru. It's like that, but yet they're expanding, which is a testament to a speedy process.
That's true.
Service.
That's true. It's hard to catch someone.
God, that place sucks. They never have anyone waiting in line.
Yeah, it should look like a Chick-fil-A.
It should be less efficient.
It should look like a Chick-fil-A.
Do you think the guy who developed the wheel thing,
the wheel?
No, the wheel, like when your computer's loading.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
The
pinwheel, yeah.
Yeah, do you think they were like designing the new iPhone, and then they're like, all right, icons guy.
Yeah.
Let's see your magnum opus wheel.
Yeah.
And then they're like, God, that's beautiful. And then Steve Jobs was like, everything loads real fast. Fucking fire that guy. And then the world just like never got to see it. Or maybe that guy did that. Maybe he sabotaged computers for like 10 years.
Yeah, he was like, well,
He's like, I'm really proud of my my sand in the hourglass thing that the mouse does.
Yeah, whoever made Clippy was like, let's make this computer confusing.
Yeah, let's make it a little bit slower, so a little more confusing, so Clippy can really shine.
Yeah.
Yeah, now with ad, that'd be a funny ad. It's like you got a side-by-side screen of someone opening up a computer. Yeah. And one person opens it up and it's like, "Hi, I'm Mousy." The computer, and he's like really annoying, and the person's like, "Oh god, this thing's annoying." And then the other person opens their laptop and it's a MacBook, and they just instantly know how to use it because MacBooks are
so intuitive. Yeah, they don't need a mascot.
And then the next ad is that Clippy guy's like out of work. He's beating his kids.
He's sitting on a lazy boy on a corner in the rain.
He's hitting his children because they keep complaining about not being able to play sports because it costs money.
My shoes don't fit.
My shoes don't fit. Shut up.
Shut up. I'll get you flip-flops.
Why don't you go hang out with that kid in your school with the fucking iPad again? If I ever see that shit in this house, Clippy's, you know what I mean? He's having a rough go of it.
Poor children are really the scourge of rich parents.
Oh, they hate them.
Just come over and they stink and they eat all the Uncrustables.
The opposite. Both things are bad. The silent class hatred between parents and kids is like wild. Because imagine you're like some parent and you're like, fuck. My husband and I, when the kids go to sleep, we pull out all the change and we count it up. And one day we'll be able to buy a new remote.
One day we'll be able to get one more battery.
And then some kid comes over and he's like, "Hey, can I charge my Tesla?"
I'm going to take a long shower.
Yeah, you're like, God damn.
I'm going to go turn every light on and take a long shower.
I'll take a shower. What do you got in this fridge? I'm going to make fun of it all, but while having the door open.
I'm going to leave the door open and make myself a sandwich.
Cat's up. I thought that was a Simpsons joke. That shit's real.
Cat's up? I thought my uncle was special needs.
Where do you keep your non-ironic fridge? Where do you keep your real stuff?
This is your joke fridge, right? Yeah. Is this whole kitchen a joke? Because it's fucking small.
It's tiny.
What is this? You guys live in a Lego house?
This place is cozy.
My house is bigger on Minecraft. On the screen.
Yeah, it's fucking...
On my 84-foot monitor.
Why is your dog's TV in the living room?
No, I don't think I want to sleep over. Do you have any blankets?
Why does everything here smell?
No, realizing that the kids who smelled were just poor was a big moment in my life.
Dude,
and I was like, man, we should not have made fun of Dylan like that.
Oh my God, the smelly kids. And we had two black kids join our school in 7th grade. Because I went to there's 28 or 30 of our, it would fluctuate, that amount of kids. And then we got a boy and a girl in 7th grade. And they're both really cool. But that boy smelled terrible. Yeah. And it was this thing where everyone in our class was like, I guess black people smell bad.
I guess black people reek.
And then someone else would be like, no, it's just that black people don't use deodorant. It was all everything was
false stereotypes.
The teachers would have a meeting where it'd be like, hey, quit making fun of black people for their natural bad smell.
We all know that there's nothing they can do about it. Black people just stink. It's not fair to mock them for it.
It's funny to imagine that was just Nick farting every day in class, being like, this is hilarious.
Just Nick shitting his pants.
This is going to be funny.
Continuously.
I distinctly remember whenever... it was either a Tupac or...
I distinctly remember how bad they smelled.
No, I was his buddy. I thought Nick was
awful.
cool. And I thought the gal was kind of cute.
You were an ambassador to the smelly child?
Oh, sure.
I was nice to a smelly child.
I didn't have a good sense of smell, so I was just down with whatever.
It didn't matter.
Yeah.
I had a bunch of shit on my upper lip.
I'm over here being like, I was nice. I was the ambassador to the smelly kid. Then somewhere on Nick's podcast, he's like, hung out with that fucking douchebag.
He fucking stank. He kept saying he kept saying he couldn't smell. And that's why he hung out with
you're
me.
smelling to me, pal. My nose would disagree. No, man, but he's got a podcast where he's just like, man,
white people smell awesome. White people, God. Are white people sponsored by Febreze?
That is confusing because there's that Hotep thing where they're like, black people invented bathing.
Yeah.
But then it's like,
I find it hard to believe that wasn't parallel thinking.
probably. But it is funny to imagine it's a Hotep guy hearing about my classmate in 7th grade. And he's like crying and he's like, we've fallen so far.
This is what the white man has done to us.
We invented bathing.
We invented bathing. Now these children running around stanking.
White kids making fun of Nick for smelling. Well, you just wait till basketball season.
I played soccer.
Our team went from like 0 to the best.
Farrakhan, I played soccer.
Yeah. No, our team did go from 0 to the best.
You were a 0, so you didn't have a team.
0.
They put the hoops in on the first day. On Nick's first day, they installed basketball hoops. We didn't put a backboard in. We figured you'd shatter it.
He showed up to soccer and he caught it. And then we just kind of went from there.
Oh.
No, because we sucked.
Do you think soccer was ever racist? And they were like, black people can play, but only the goalie. They can only catch it.
They're Europeans. It's probably the most racist league. If you speak French, each position is probably like the Chinaman.
The Oriental.
Yeah.
The Jew.
Soccer is funny, man, because it's like, what do we all love to do? Kick. Around the world, everybody loves to kick.
Who doesn't like kicking
And you
shit?
go to America and we're like, use your hands. No wonder America's cool.
That's the worst way to move that ball around.
Yeah. That is kind of the point that America's cool. Everyone's like, what? You're supposed to kick it. And we're like, psych.
What the fuck are you kicking it for?
We're literally dunking on them. No, that is pretty cool.
Did you?
Who's going to come up next with all the culture after America?
Pickleball. Pickleball's gonna come up with the culture.
That'd be funny. It's like they're talking about the fall of the American Empire. It got so decadent. They were playing some sort of game out of pickles.
I was talking to an idiot, and
Yeah.
they were like,
Would you get your own voicemail?
yes, I was reading my journals out loud into a mirror. I got lonely.
There should be a number you can call that's just like an idiot. They tell you stuff and it's wrong, or you tell them stuff and they're excited.
Yeah.
Both options.
Yeah. Hey, I bought a Game Boy.
No way! I haven't played Game Boy in like 50 years.
How old are you?
They're 30 something. You know, Mario's coming back. Then there's a beep to let you know it's another $1.
Yeah, I would talk to an idiot, or I would be the idiot.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
But then again, why would anyone call that and not just listen to Cumtown?
Yeah. If you want to talk to an idiot, just listen to us.
No, man. So you were talking to an idiot.
Oh yeah, and we were talking about like what America's gonna be like after we're like not, you know, like USA, USA. And he was like, well, everyone's still gonna like watch our movies, like in every country, like, you know, we're like the best in terms of like entertainment. And I was like, have you left the country? Like, there's people in Britain, and we have the same language that are only famous in Britain.
That's true.
Every country has their own celebrities and like
but
art
American
and culture.
people are famous more so elsewhere.
What about Jackie Chan?
Who? Who Jackie? No, not who Jackie. Jackie Chan. Jackie.
What about all those UFC fighters?
Who Jackie is just an Asian. It's another Asian.
That's just a different Asian guy.
Who Jackie?
It's an Asian. That's Jackie Chan's wife.
No, but America's like, it is like, because it's not like we are interested in a lot of big other people. Like that K-pop shit being big in America.
Yeah, that's
like,
the end of us.
Well, it's kind of unique because there was like, you kind of like the Latin stuff in the 90s.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of those dudes were American.
Gabriel Iglesias.
Enrique Iglesias. A lot of them were Iglesias. I want to say
Fluffy.
Julio Iglesias.
What's Fluffy's name? It is Gabriel,
Yeah, it's
right?
Gabriel.
Right.
I legitimately in my mind was like, I guess two of the singers were Gabriel and Enrique. I'm going to tell my kids this was Enrique Iglesias.
And it's Fluffy in a Hawaiian shirt.
The Hawaiian shirt.
Is there a picture of Gabriel Iglesias and Guy Fieri in the same, standing next to each other?
Oh my God! Imagine if they found some sort of barbecue Hawaiian food truck.
Oh.
Imagine the flavor options.
Gabriel Iglesias. I didn't spell that right.
No, but you know, because they're American. Because that is kind of a thing. Is there's American media that isn't popular overseas, which is a unique thing sometimes. For instance, John Mayer. This may have changed, but I remember when John Mayer was really famous. I remember reading a thing once where he had no following in Britain. Like,
who?
John Mayer.
John Mayer? But he's so handsome.
Yeah. And then like Robbie Williams. Because every once in a while there's British people who are like, I'm going to break into America.
And that just does not work out.
Like, do you know Robbie Williams?
Well, yes.
But you love Britpop.
I'm a Francophile.
You're a Francophile. I remember his episode of Cribs. I remember thinking, how is some guy I've never heard of how is some guy I've never heard of so rich that he has a trampoline? I remember that was the thing I thought was crazy.
How much is a trampoline?
$50. Like, I think if you just have enough relatives wanting to give you one.
Yeah. I wish someone...
They used to sell them at Sam's Club, actually. And I remember I'd see him hanging up.
Yeah.
Because Sam's Club's huge. So
Yeah, they have a tramp from the rafters.
And I'd see him and I was like, God damn it, my dad sucks.
He won't even buy us a trampoline.
Yeah, I know. I remember being like, what the fuck, man? We've got a van. We can fit it. You do impulse buys all the time.
Yeah. Can't you?
Yeah.
Well, his hands would have been too greasy to put it together.
Oh, that would have been fun. No, we would have had a trampoline.
He just slides across the trampoline.
There's other people who they get a trampoline and then instantly the older brother does some sort of suplex to the younger brother off the tree,
Just kills a child.
Like, well, I told you this would happen.
Bill.
I told you.
The wife is just on the porch.
Bill.
I told you this was gonna happen.
The kid's screaming. He's like, I can fix it. Get the duct tape. Bill. I'm kidding. Call the hospital. I'm not going to use duct tape to fix our son's neck. I don't like that you assume I'm an idiot.
And I meant I could fix the trampoline.
I meant...
Where our son's collarbone ripped through the fabric.
My high school girlfriend, she had a above ground pool.
You have a high school girlfriend?
That's always funny. I feel like we discovered that. You've done that joke before, but I feel like I've truly never heard that in media. And has no one ever referred to like?
It is an easy joke.
I know, but it's like you think exactly. I feel like that's what she said. This podcast originated.
At the very least, it should be something Tracy Morgan says. Confused.
High school girl.
Jack, you gotta get rid of your high school girlfriend.
That's something to do with how many comedians girls.
My high school girl. Oh, 'cause it's possessive.
Yeah. I guess. Now you could do that with anything
My high
possessive.
school girlfriend.
My hot
And
dog.
some guy out there is just like, you mean the mother of my 2 children and wife of 6 years? I'm like, shut up.
Shut up.
She's my high school
Anyone
girlfriend.
you've had sex with married now?
What counts as sex?
Fingering.
Well, then actually, yes. No, there must be. I don't know. Keep
You
track.
can keep track.
That's a lot to keep track of because it's like the ladies, you know what I mean?
Well, you've had sex with like 7 women.
Who's getting married these days?
It's true.
No, I'm over 10. I'm not talking about the age. All these ladies are under 10.
They were all under
But I was
10.
also under 10. I had a wild youth.
There you go.
No, but I think, yeah, probably. Some of them have children. But how about marriage?
They
Yeah,
better be
exactly.
fucking married.
Which is wild because it's like you're not supposed to be having sex before marriage, and then I realized, now how do I know him?
How do I know Madeline?
I never had sex with Maddie. That's gross. Don't tell people that. Not that I wouldn't have sex with Maddie because of like, not that it's gross to have sex with Maddie.
It's religious reasons.
Well, no, not that either.
You're circumcised.
I'm
She
just
doesn't like
specifying for
that.
people who know my friend Maddie. We never hooked up. But why not, Maddie, if you're listening?
If you're listening, Maddie, I feel like there was something there.
No, there wasn't. But I feel like if you were to rank all of the sexual tension, her and I would have, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Andrew Olenoff and I are higher up on the electric
Sexual.
eyes scale than that.
I bet you made out with him once.
I don't think
like a
so,
goof.
but only it would have been because of him.
It would have been all his fault.
No, if we haven't made out, it was not because I was like, get out of here.
Yeah. You would have been down, is what
I
you're
would have been
saying.
like, dude, everyone at the party's gonna find this hilarious.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Because it's like, damn, if only I had those tapes.
I saw a lady. If only I kept those. I was wearing a wire all
Yeah,
through
if only
college. That would be smart. I'm gonna go back
See,
to
the
school.
thing was, I learned how to do drywall, but
Yeah.
I never learned how to do demo.
Undo
I never
drywall.
learned how to do demo. A guy
Yeah.
who knows how to do drywall but doesn't know how to hammer into
Yeah, I
drywall.
can't. I don't know how to do it. I don't want to break
I
it.
can't put too much love into
I don't want to
making the
break
wall.
it.
When the landlord didn't even notice that it was a different wall, a tear came to my eye.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm never taking this down.
It would be funny if you moved into an apartment and you just made it smaller and smaller.
Oh, yeah. Well, I
And then-
kind of do that with all my stuff.
That's true. Yeah. No, you just keep putting walls up over the walls.
Yeah.
And then you call your landlord and you're like, this apartment got way smaller. I need to pay less rent.
It's like, I'm not paying for square footage. My lease says you'll prorate it based on days that I live there. What about space?
What about space? Because this place is tiny now.
That would be cool too. Is you get an apartment and then you're like, hey, just a heads up, I'm not going to use some of these closets, so I want those off the rent.
You can lock them up. Lock them
You
up.
can rent them out. You can lock. You can use them. I don't care. I'm not paying for them.
Hand him a business.
I'm not gonna use the kitchen. And then every night you sneak it. You got like you sneak it in. What? I got a hot plate in there. It's like it's saran wrap. It's like never been used. I got a hot plate in my room. That's why I cook on.
Yeah.
You're eating a steak.
You're eating
The
risotto.
dishwasher's currently running. No, I'm not paying for that kitchen.
You got a dishwasher in your place?
No.
Yeah, that's good.
I wish I did today. Today is I think the only day I've ever wished I did.
Did you have to wash a butt plug or something?
Yeah. No, we got a mouse. And for some reason, my
You
girlfriend.
wanted to put it in, you wanted to clean it up before you,
Clean it up.
for the funeral.
Yeah. No, my girlfriend was like, it's a good place to put a granola bar.
What? There's no way these three things are coming together.
I'm hanging out with my cat last night.
It's not your cat.
The cat gets interested. So I'm like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
And then I hear there's something going on.
A rustle.
A rustle. So then
And not Brand.
I open the drawer. So I'm like, why would a mouse be in the silverware drawer?
Yeah.
Oh, because there's a granola bar in here. That's been chewed into. Then I'm like, well, now we gotta wash off our silverware.
Why?
Because some mouse is hanging out on it.
Why don't you just put the mouse in the dishwasher?
I haven't found the mouse yet, but when I do, I'm gonna make him clean up.
Eat all your poop off my
Hey.
silverware.
We're gonna find an idiot, and you're gonna get in their head, and we're gonna put a hat up, and then you're gonna make them clean the house.
Yeah. We're gonna put a bandana on your head.
I'm a mouse. That would have been funny if that. Yeah, why isn't Ratatouille just shitting pellets?
That's true. That guy's hair would be awful. He would be a smelly
No,
chef.
I meant the chef.
What?
He's controlling the mouse. The rat's controlling the guy.
It doesn't control his bowels.
Yeah. But you mean if you're like, you started with Gordon Ramsay and he's like, you're gonna shit 12 times a day,
Just like me.
little pellets. You telling me you wouldn't like, all right.
I think rats
Yes,
shit way
chef.
more than 12 times a day.
Yes, chef.
Yes, chef.
I'm gonna start saying that in bed.
Ew.
Yes, chef.
Eating pussy. Thank you, chef.
Too salty. Yes, chef.
Wait, she's saying too salty? Your
Everyone's
tongue sweaty?
Everyone's saying it. It's the hot new catchphrase.
Too salty.
Too salty, yes, chef.
Yeah.
It's the new OHIO.
No cap. Too
cap.
salty.
No cap. What is that?
What's the etymology of cap? I was thinking about that the other day.
No cap. Are people with hats not to be trusted in the eyes of the youth?
No cap?
Hey, take your hat off, then we'll talk, pal. Well, hats are signs of authority. Because you know how, like, police chiefs and presidents wear them?
Sombreros.
I got sombreros.
Were you ever a racially insensitive Halloween character? We are coming up on...
No, but only because, like, we didn't have... My parents were like, oh, Halloween, perfect. Here's, like, a funnel.
I was
You can
a
be funnel guy.
I was a werewolf, which you wouldn't think was offensive, but I couldn't stop saying the N-word. It was a full moon.
Like, I'm a racist.
It was a full moon.
Yeah. They don't know what race you were before you became the wolf.
Do you think werewolves got confused when there was that eclipse? They were like, what the fuck am I supposed
Jesus.
to do?
Jesus. Ah.
Do you think they get a dog penis?
Ooh, that's probably the worst part of the transformation. All of a sudden there's like a bar. You're like, what the fuck?
God damn it.
Shit. That would be a fun transformation because dogs have the penis where there's a barb, so they like stick in
The
there.
knot.
It's a guy having sex with a lady, and then she rips down the blinds, and they're making passionate love.
Okay.
And then, one might say animalistic love.
And soon it will become...
You're spoiling it. And then she pulls down the blinds, and then we see that, there's a moon. But
Yeah.
we're more distracted because it's illuminating her nude body.
Yeah.
So we're like, what moon? and then upon rewatches, we go, oh, there's a moon.
There was a moon. And then she said, oh, dog penis.
She goes, no, she all of a sudden goes, oh my God, it's like you're getting bigger. It's only in one part. And then she's like, get off me, get her, hey.
Don't eat
Bad.
Don't eat my throat.
Bad boy.
Oh.
No, but it's not her going, get off me, because we don't want to imply that she's like, You know what I mean?
She's not racist.
No, well, no, we don't want her to imply that she's like being assaulted.
Yeah.
It's more so just the change is frightening.
It's a bit much.
So perhaps she's like, let's change position.
Yeah.
Wait, why won't your penis come out of me so we can change position? And then that's when we realize, wait, something's up.
He has a dog penis.
Wait, I'm starting to suspect that this guy, who is the star of this movie,
Dog Penis
Werewolf,
the film. Dog Penis 3 the movie.
I think this guy might be a werewolf. I think this guy, who is, if I might recognize him, the lead actor of the Werewolf movie.
You know that movie Dogtooth?
No. Is that what that's about?
It's a good movie. No.
Oh.
It's a good movie. I should have made a porno version of it called Dog Penis.
Sounds good. What happens in Dogtooth?
It's a weird Greek movie.
So what happened in Dog Penis?
It's an awesome Greek movie.
Greek is now in lowercase. If you know what I mean.
Yeah. Greek is written in that crazy Greek font.
Greek is no longer in the country that made it. It's now in the scenes.
Yeah. It's like Greek yogurt. You could make it anywhere.
Yeah, there are people who are, they're like, they do, what are they called? Sex tourism? No.
Yeah.
Sex work.
Yeah.
And they're like, Greek yogurt. Ew.
Sex tourism is real tourism.
It's a fun shirt. Guy wearing that shirt.
It's a fun shirt to buy in Cambodia.
And holding a passport with a bunch of stamps.
Angry.
No, you're a sex worker, and they're like, you're like, Greek yogurt, ew.
Oh.
Because the slang.
Yeah.
Because the slang.
Slang for semen.
No, Greek is slang for anal sex, I think, in the sex work world.
Is it?
I think so, yeah.
Is that what get him to the Greeks about?
That's what Get Into the Greek is about. It's one of those bits where people think I'm just not making sense. But then I'm like, no, I'm actually being gross.
I'm just being disgusting.
I'm saying a thing I read in the deep part of Reddit.
The deep beating heart.
The beating part. No, but not Greek yogurt. So I think it's anal yogurt.
Someone poops this yogurt.
That's the joke. Speaking of poop, I was talking to some fucking Irish guy the other day.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey man, I'm getting kind of hungry. Do you know what time it is? And then he told me that he ate a turd.
That's not what time it is.
I said, hey man, what time is it? And he went, 8:30.
It's like, I'm not that hungry, buddy.
Jeez, pal. A simple showing me your watch would have helped. 8:30.
He shows you his watch and his fingers are all brown.
Yeah. I 8:30. It's hard to figure out a context where someone would say I. And then the time 8:30.
You revolutionized the 2:30.
I know,
bit.
right? When I heard that, there was a moment where I was like, God damn.
I've done it.
I didn't invent the wheel, but I invented the fucking two wheels.
I invented rear wheel drive.
I invented 4 wheels and a thing in the middle. That's gotta be the guy who invented the wheel is probably like, dude, I'm so cool.
Yeah.
And he's like, I made $1 million. I'm the coolest guy in town. And then the guy who invented 4 wheels and a platform was like, $1 million. Try billion.
So you just came back from a trip. You were in
Trip.
Israel.
What are you, my mom? Oh, trip. I thought you were doing a bit.
You were in Israel.
I thought you were doing what my mom does, where she was like, how was your little vacation? Do your little shows.
How was your time off work?
Yeah.
Mom.
I see you've been driving around. No, Israel is cool.
It's super chill.
I don't call it Israel though. I call it home. This has made me want to watch You Don't Mess with the Zohan. I feel like that will help me get a read on it.
That'll help me. I need to learn. I need to immerse myself in Middle Eastern culture.
Because you gotta love a neutral movie about the conflict made by a Jewish actor in Hollywood.
Yeah.
And then they couldn't get any Palestinian actors because they all found the script offensive.
Yeah.
So instead they had John Turturro, an Italian man, do a funny voice.
Well, that's what he's known for, is his funny voices.
Yeah.
He played a Mexican in The Big Lebowski.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't the Coen brothers make this? Don't mess with this.
I think they did make You Don't Mess with the Zohan.
More directors should do that. Just be like, hey, Adam, write me a script. I'll direct it.
I'll direct this. Fuck. This will be fun.
I want to go to Hawaii with you. Why don't you ever get cool directors for this movie?
Because you have like the Robert De Niro.
I want to go on vacation too.
Yeah, like Robert De Niro's like, fuck it, I'll make 30 grandpa.
3.
Yeah, why isn't there the director equivalent? Francis Ford Coppola is making Freddy got fisted.
Freddy got fisted.
the 5 times. Shouldn't that be the 5th movie? Shouldn't Freddy got fisted be the 5th movie?
Fingered. Freddy gets blown.
I've seen that movie once and I was like, this movie sucks. And then a few months ago, someone's like, you need to give it another try.
Yeah.
And then I was like,
No.
I don't want to do that.
Fascinating.
But in the back of my mind, well, do you think I should give it another try?
I've never seen it.
No, here's what I wanted to bring up. This is what I thought about going to sleep. Do you think anyone's done this joke? It's a pie company, and it's called American Pie Co.
Yeah.
And the slogan is, the pie is so good that you could just look at them, but don't just look at it, eat it. And people are like, what? And then you reread it, it's American Pie Co.
I have no idea what's going on.
It's American Pie Co.
Okay.
It's a subtle American Psycho themed pie company. But it's we do it subtly.
It's very subtle.
So it's
So subtle, I'm still not sure what you're talking about.
It's American Pie Co.
And that word, the combination of words sounds vaguely like psycho.
American Psycho.
Okay.
And then it's like, people are like, why is your menu a tiny business card? And you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You play Huey Lewis.
Yeah.
I just love the...
So this is a dine-in a pie company?
No. Well, there's like a table, but mostly...
Or is it like a greeting card where when you open it up, it's got a little thing?
I picture people coming in and you get
It plays all of American Pie.
You get it and you get it to go. But
Yeah.
we got a little table in case you're crazy.
If you want to eat that whole
In case you want
pie.
to make the employees feel uncomfortable for 10 minutes, we got a little table and chairs. In case you want to make these teenage girls who scoop the ice cream be like, okay, well.
There really is nothing worse than being like the only person in a coffee shop.
Oh, yeah.
Because like you walk in and the two people are talking and then they stop and they don't start again until you leave.
Scooters always gets pissed at me when I put it in park. Scoot on around and I go, I'm going to read.
What's the Wi-Fi password?
Do a little read. You know what? They don't have one. I asked once.
Why are you drinking coffee? You don't drink coffee.
No, I was getting water. And I was in an area where the reception sucked, so I was trying to find Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
You know, would you guys have Wi-Fi? And they were
I think most of the places you go don't have good reception.
That's true. That's kind of how I book my tours. If the booker on the phone is going, hello, you're cutting out. I go, we got a date.
Pay dirt.
Yeah, we got it.
Tupelo, here I come.
Yeah. No, man, but scooter.
What's the biggest piece of shit town you've been?
you scoot on through to the tutors. No, the American pie. I guess I was done.
Trying to bring it back.
I'm missing out on a thing.
Turns out I hit all the check marks.
And people are like, "Oh, I get it now."
Yeah, no, some people are just now catching on to it.
Chocolate chips and chips and bale. And then when they read that, I'm running out the door. Going, this is a bad idea.
Did you eat at any meat and threes while you were around?
No, I was in like boring like places.
That's where
American
meat and three
restaurants
thrives.
have collapsed.
That's where meat and threes thrive.
No, you look up like a local restaurant and you're like,
It's like it's a speedway.
no, they're all like 2 stars.
Yeah.
And you look at the reviews and it's like, well, all these reviews are 5-star. They're from 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And all the current reviews are 2 stars, and they're like, the owner spits in all the food because he got in a fight with someone's dog, and you're like, all right, well, I guess I'll compare the McDonald's near me based on rating.
The owner threw a snake in my car at the
it's like,
drive-through.
There's a Band-Aid in my takeout. And when I brought it back, I got a different takeout, and he put the same Band-Aid in a different takeout.
When I complained, he said, "What, do you need another Band-Aid or something?"
Yeah.
Our food's sharp.
Yeah.
I'm trying to help you out.
Anytime I'm like, is there a good like place to get lunch in town? They're like,
Subway.
First you need to read this 5-part investigative series by a local, because you might go to the wrong burger place. I'm like, okay, well.
Why don't you listen to the Hopkinsville podcast?
Well, is the Subway okay? They're like, yeah. No one even knows that Indian family. Yeah, that's true. Once these Indian families that own Subways are involved enough in the local community that people at shows are like, you went to the Broadway Subway? What are you, a homophobe? I'm
Whoa!
fucked. I'm not going to be able to eat anywhere. Because currently you're like, oh, this place, they got, what is that, a po' boy stand? I'll go there.
Yeah.
And then someone at the show sees you there. Someone who was at the show last night sees you the next day, and then they run up to you and they go, I'd like to return the shirt I bought.
I can't believe that you went to the hot retard shack
Yeah, I can't believe
for a po' boy.
I can't believe you went to Chester's Chicken and sexual assault. I'm like, look, I don't read the whole sign.
I stopped at Chester.
Yeah, I didn't even know about the chicken.
I just want to eat anything a Chester makes.
I thought I actually read it as Chester's. I thought it was a place I could get a free meal.
I thought maybe I could do it like 5 minutes.
Do some soft shoe, so to speak.
Juggle.
So to speak. That's what my cousin in West Virginia does. He gets excited with a mouthful of Mountain Dew. So to speak.
When's the last time you had a Mountain Dew?
You know, I almost got one yesterday, but I didn't.
Yeah.
I had self-control, and it said I got a sun-kissed.
You were going to get code red?
That's
I
made
bet.
with fruit.
That's 100% fruit.
No, I was at a place that had cans, so my options were limited.
You were at a place that had cans? What were you at, your mom's house?
That's what I said. I was at my mom's house. You stole the joke from me. I was going to say my mom's house.
Were you hanging out with Charo?
I was hanging out with my mom and Tom Segura's mom. I mean, we've all long-time fans of the show know that my dad knows Louis C.K.'s mom, but they don't know that my mom knows Tom Segura's mom.
That's how I got into the industry.
Yeah. I'm going to edit Louis C.K.'s
Adult play dates.
I'm going to edit Louis C.K.'s Wikipedia page and put that in there.
He's also acquaintances with
Dan, the comedian Dan Holden's dad. And then I'm unclickable, but my dad is the red highlight as if they're like, hey, we're working on it.
We got it coming.
we got it coming.
It's underway.
Yeah.
That Wikipedia page still has scaffolding around it.
Ooh. No, it was a Charo.
Yeah.
No, I didn't get a Mountain Dew.
Good for you.
I went to San I'm going to bleep
That
it
place
so
is
that no one
good.
knows my spot. That's my spot.
Wait, which one is that?
Over by Kroger.
Yeah,
by the
yeah.
students.
That's what I thought.
By the students.
By the students.
Creepiest way.
The young.
The young Kroger.
The young Grogan.
No, here's my sketch idea. Because we're at the part where we pitch sketch ideas. We have to go to work soon, and we got to figure out if we're gonna make this sketch. So it's we're in suits.
Yeah.
And like we have like Secret Service glasses and like
you did you said
earpiece.
glasses, but you did the earpiece.
I was being
mime.
efficient to you. I don't care about the listener, but to you I wanted to be efficient.
Yeah, you got your point across.
You've got your badge and
someone's stealing your car.
you got a badge and
I did think someone was stealing your car for a second.
What were they doing?
It was just someone parking in front of your car.
Okay. You thought another car was stealing my car?
I thought they had a toe on it.
Someone doing that thing where they do with bikes, where you're riding one and then you're holding the other one while you ride.
Yeah.
But it's with a car. No, it's my friend's car. I'm taking it home.
I'm taking it home with me.
She went home with the guy. So I'm driving her
drunk.
car home.
She's drunk.
Yeah, what was the context? That would happen a lot in college. You'd be like, you'd have another bike. You'd have to like take someone's bike.
Yeah.
But like, what would happen? Would someone be like, I'm gonna ride on his pegs? Like, why are all my friends ditching bikes?
I'm sitting on the handlebars with
like,
Tony.
Why are there always these surplus bikes?
And also, why can't you just lock it up and go walk to it later? Bloomington is a very walkable city.
It's more of a bikeable city. It's so bikeable, you give 2 bikes. That's probably how that double-decker bike was created.
Double-decker?
Well, there's a guy in Louisville that has it. You ever see the words 2 frames on top of each other? And it's just tall bike?
No.
Oh.
Sounds cool, though.
It's a thing. You can make it if you're a bike guy, and then people are like, whoa. It's a very, like, Portlandia thing.
Yeah.
There's people in Bloomington at them, and there's a guy in Louisville at it. Our mutual friend, who was a flight attendant, had one for a while as well.
That makes sense.
But it's
something stupid.
I was about to say, it's that type of person where you're like, well, you don't seem to have a drug or alcohol problem. What's your vice?
Stupid.
Welding 2 bikes and
My
riding
vice
them?
is dumb.
My vice is watching out for
I
bridges.
invested in American Pie Co.
You gotta say it slower. You gotta say it so they don't realize it's
American Pie Co.
It's also funny because people are like, American Pie Co. What do I buy? A Stifler's mom visor? A lava lamp that looks like ox?
I thought for sure you were going to say, man, that's an ugly person. I'm going to body shame them.
I thought you saw a reflection.
Could have been that. Oh, man.
No, so the double bike, someone in Louisville had their double bike stolen.
Yeah.
And then it was funny. So, like, if you see anyone riding a double bike,
Just push it over.
but it's also like, who isn't one of the other 2 people who own, like,
Yeah. If
odds are it's mine.
If you see anyone on a double bike and it's not Tony or Drew, get them.
Get 'em. If it's not Tony or Drew, ask them if they know how to weld.
Hey, what kind of welding hat do you have? Spider-Man.
Get them. Get them. That car looks like you got welded on. Seen some cool cars.
I saw a homemade car the other day.
Did you?
It was a weird truck.
Yeah.
It kind of looked like they put like an industrial big wheelbarrow on the back of a car.
Oh.
It's like they took like the
fun.
front of a car and then like kind of just got it all together in the back, just with bits and bobs.
Yeah, like we just need the front, really.
Yeah, that's where the engine
Who
is.
needs the back of the car?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
The front tires are gonna just pull those tires.
Remember how your neighbor who moved because he was afraid that his enemies knew where he lived?
Yeah.
Had a car where he was riding on the wrong side of the thing. I was driving and I was just on the highway and some guy and the car was on the wrong side of the thing. And I was laughing really hard imagining it was your neighbor out in like Iowa being like, God damn.
I can't get far enough
get
away
from these people.
Sees Kentucky plates and just floors
exactly.
it.
And then I give him the whole like, hey. And he's like, fuck, I've seen that guy.
They know too much.
That guy's following me.
We were driving somewhere the other day, and a guy was just driving on the wrong side of the road.
Oh, that's fun.
Which is awesome.
Oh, I drove a little bit because I got kind of lost getting here.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember which street yours was. And it's a nexus of one-ways.
Yeah.
And then at one point, I was just driving. I wanted to pass a car, and then I realized that, oh, that's not a lane. That's just like the bike lane.
Yeah.
But then I thought, I'm going to do it.
Yeah,
so
you
I
can do that.
I just drove in the bike lane for a
Yeah,
while.
you could do that.
But I did pass a guy who was walking who like did a double take of like, what the
What the hell? No, people drive in the bike lanes all the time.
Yeah.
Who cares?
As long as you honk at
Everyone on a bike.
As long as you honk at the biker.
I give him the finger.
Yeah, as long
Tell
as
them they're
you
a
honk.
scourge on society.
Yeah.
No, but he was driving on the wrong side of the road, and it was like around here. And someone like took a turn and was driving towards him.
Yeah.
And he just flipped on his signal like he was like, oh, I should get out of this fellow's way.
That's awesome.
Instead of just immediately being like, ah, fuck.
You mind if I turn here real quick?
Oh,
And do a quick turn.
my bad, sir.
I was in a small town and a cop. I'm always weird in small towns. I'm aimlessly cruising that a cop will be like, well, that's not one of the cars we know.
Yeah.
And I sometimes it's a lot of one way, so I'll just like, oh shit, I'm like going the wrong way, not a one way or whatever.
Yeah.
And the cop saw me do that, and he like did a double take, and in my mind, I'm like, damn, I'm about to be pulled over. And then he was just laughing at me.
Yeah. It's always nice to see a cop having a good time.
Yeah. No, here's my idea. We're dressed up like Secret Service people.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
In the sketch, in fact, the idea
We are Secret Service
that we
people.
are Secret Service. So in the sketch, you're not watching the sketch going
The
like,
weirdest pitch of all time. Describe. So he's wearing a football jersey and cleats and tight pants. This is all because he's a football player.
within the sketch.
Within the
obviously, Eric's not a football
He's not
player,
a football player.
but we want the viewer watching the sketch.
And anyways, then we write some jokes, and that's the end of the sketch. What do you think? Can we have a couple $100,000?
For our sketch. Anyways,
I'll just take this camera.
we're thinking this would be good for Saturday Night Live. You're just pitching sketches to NBC. I think you get like John Belushi, get Kristen Wiig,
Yeah,
get them to do the sketch.
yeah.
Classic.
Do you think anyone at SNL like throws away bad
What
sketches?
do you mean cast? Is Kristen Wiig injured?
All of SNL should be put in a cast.
What do you mean cast?
That show is broken.
What do you mean cast? Is A.D. Bryant okay?
Do you think writers ever put bad sketches in other writers' trash cans so the janitors think they're not funny?
I think they probably do. Yeah, I bet they do.
They just on the top of their trash can on
Yeah.
trash day they just write farts.
Farts.
Put that
Yeah.
on top. But they don't realize that a working man like a janitor loves that kind of
Sketch
humor.
where Lorne Michaels kisses me.
That would be great. Every week, you just pitch, and then for the punchline, Lorne comes out and we make out
The punchline is I fuck Lorne.
live,
Sweet ass.
live from Lorne Michaels' ass.
And you're doing it on, it's episode like 7, the
Yeah.
7th time you're pitching this.
Yeah.
So everyone's like, this is funny. He's still doing this bit.
He's still doing
But then
this
you just
bit.
have some guest host who's like, why is everyone laughing at this?
Anyways,
Anne Hathaway is just horrified.
I bend Lorne over the drums in the back.
Who's the band we got? The Go-Go's?
Yeah. Anyways, during the monologue, I drag Lorne out on by a leash
Yeah, like a dog.
and shove a guitar neck up his
Lap
ass.
up my shit. And then I hit him. I go, that was dad shit. Bad dog.
Pete Davidson is like, I don't know why I ever left.
Davidson's like, that's great. I'm Owen Wilson. No, man. So we're dressed up as Pete Davidson. That would be also great if you're a sketch group, like a local sketch team.
Yeah.
And all of your sketches, you guys are playing SNL cast members doing
Yeah.
this, like,
I'm Will Ferrell.
For this one, I'm Will Ferrell, and he's like, picture early Jason Sudeikis.
Pre-Olivia Wilde Sudeikis.
Yeah. Post-Wild. Post-Dacus.
Did you ever read that story about when they were like first getting divorced?
The salad dressing one? Yeah. Tell the viewers at home.
He got very upset.
You probably like that one because it involves books.
Does it?
Well, apparently she got... Well, you tell the thing. And then
All I remember is that he was like, don't take that salad dressing. It's our special dressing.
Yeah.
And then the nanny was like, by the way, it's not very like special dressing. she's shitting on the dressing too.
Yeah.
It's like, well, first you're just airing all their dirty laundry, and you're like, and also Jason's dressing sucks.
No, it's Olivia's dressing.
Oh,
Don't be
okay.
sexist. Men don't cook. No, it's a dressing. The dressing recipe is from some book. Who's a lady writer who writes like sassy books from like the 80s?
Jennifer Weiner.
That's not a real name.
Yes, it is.
No way. No.
He wrote like martinis for lunch.
Like,
Just shit like
no,
that.
but someone people respect. Like if Woody Allen was a lady who wrote books.
Lena Dunham.
No, but from that era. Oh, you know Lena Dunham's book? The type of font that is on Lena Dunham's book?
That's Jennifer Weiner.
It's not Jennifer Weiner. But thank you for showing me that.
That's a very strange proportions.
Hey.
That's like a kid playing with clay for the first time.
Looking like Epstein's wiener over here. Jennifer's wiener. She called you Epstein's wiener for your weird shape. No, so Jennifer Weiner.
Yeah, so
No,
Jennifer Weiner.
Olivia Wilde got her dressing recipes from some book about divorce
Yeah.
that women read.
Is
that
it
Grace and Frankie
Is it The
read.
Breakaway by Jennifer Weiner?
It's not Jennifer Weiner. No, who's like a Agatha Christie?
That's just a pen name. It was a guy.
Was it really? Wait, was Agatha Christie really? Oh,
No.
No, but you know what I mean? Some lady.
Yeah, sure. Lena Dunham.
She's taking my special dressing. People are like, I don't get why he's so upset. And then the dressing is like, is her pussy juice?
That's my pussy.
Just fits my wet pussy. I'm feeding it to Harry Styles.
I'm gonna queef out a salad into Harry Styles' mouth.
That is funny. It's like you're the nanny, and Jason Sudeikis is like, I feel like you're taunting me. And she's like, well, I'm just having a salad and listening to some pop music.
This is just the radio. He's very popular.
He happens to be popular.
What am I gonna do? Call K-Rock and tell him to stop?
Yeah. No, but that salad dressing is from some book. And you love books.
I don't like books that include salad
No,
dressing
it's
recipes.
about like divorce.
Fuck just
Like a
happened?
wry, witty, urbane book about divorce.
Wild dressing.
Wild dressing book. Give me some book where it's like how to make a dressing out of a pomegranate and a pineapple.
Allrecipes.com tried Olivia Wilde's infamous salad dressing.
And it sucked.
Boo!
It's from some book. It's about divorce.
Oh, wow. All Recipes is really dumb. Of course, this is all rumor. Sudeikis and Wilde issued a joint statement vehemently denying the scurrilous claims and subsequently teaching us all the definition
like dry
of that word.
and without flavor.
No. You don't know what scurrilous
There was
means?
no dressing.
You're
on
as
this
dumb as All
salad.
Recipes? I'm just surprised.
Dumber than All Recipes. I'm learning from them.
Anything that's written and they're like, the writer is like, who even knows what that word means? It's like, you should.
You should.
First of all, aren't you writing this on a computer?
Scurrilous.
Oh, it's from Nora Ephron's
That's
novel.
the one.
Heartburn.
Nora Ephron.
Yeah.
Was I right with my description? Woody Allen, if he was a lady who wrote
you
books.
are right.
Yeah.
Yes.
I nailed it.
Heartburn could easily have been a Woody Allen movie.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, not entirely sure it isn't.
Oh, I made a salad dressing. Heartburn is just Nora Ephron being like,
I'm reading-
ooh, I saw a 14-year-old boy who looked real strong.
Reading this book, The Denial of Flavor.
No, Olivia Wilde sucks. She sucks.
I also like that he just like lays down behind the car.
Is that a thing? He does?
Yeah, I guess she was leaving with the salad.
Yeah, well, you can't, you know what I mean? He's hungry. Men do wild things when they're hangry. No, she recently got, because there's this tweet, a viral tweet of someone's where it's like, oh, I wish Taylor Swift would date a climate scientist.
Yeah.
And then Olivia Wilde shared it, and then people were like, weren't you just dating Harry Styles? And then people keep being like, oh, I didn't remember Harry Styles solved world hunger.
I forgot about that.
I forgot when One Direction sewed up the hole in the ozone layer.
Under all those dresses he wears, he's got the secret to bringing down temperatures.
No, but you gotta go. Do you have to go to work? Leave for work in a bit?
I got a little more time.
All right. Here's the sketch. It's a bird.
It's a bird.
I wish I had a sketch of a bird to show.
That'd be another great.
That would have
in
been a
the
funny
writer's
physical
room.
gag, but I fucked it up by confusing Eric and showing him nothing.
Big piece of paper. Even a scratch would have done.
Yeah, do you think that? How many times has a cast member thought that would get a big laugh?
And then Lauren is like, "We've seen that every year."
Lauren's like, Kevin Nealon killed that in '88. You see, his sketch that he showed was a funny sketch in and of itself.
It was a penis.
Nah, man, but we're Secret Service guys smoking cigs.
Yeah.
We're off work. It's clear that we're off work.
Yeah.
Or on some sort of break.
Yeah. The earpiece is dangling down.
And we're smoking cigs, and we're just going, man, I wish a motherfucker would try to kill the president. I'd fuck him up.
Bro, we easily kill anyone that try to kill him.
Man, I wish someone would just like take a shot. Oh, fuck.
Oh, that person's going the wrong way.
Oh, hey.
Traffic report live from Funny Dinner.
I thought you were so good at acting. I thought you were a Secret Service guy looking around being like, oh, thought that guy was going to take a shot.
Do you think the Secret Service ever like gets home from work and their wife is like, "How was work?" And they're like, "Terrible.
Boring.
No one even tried to kill him today."
Boring.
Honey, I told you, you just have to wait. Someone's gonna try and kill the president one
Yeah.
day.
What do they do?
Stand around.
Yeah,
look
but
cool.
like, are they like after they retire? They're like, I've done nothing with my life.
I pretty much did nothing.
Done nothing.
I guess I hung out
I have
with some
no
presidents.
skills.
Yeah.
I have no like.
I don't know what I would have done if somebody tried to kill that guy. Listen, they trained me once 15 years ago. I don't remember any of that shit.
Yeah, they should rotate them out with people who are more likely to have assassination attempts.
Yeah.
So that they don't get like lazy.
Yeah, it's like, listen, Trump is a big one. We're gonna put Vin Diesel.
Yeah.
We're gonna put the Expendables.
We're gonna put you with a punk band so you don't get spit on.
I'm surprised that Trump didn't try and get like a really cool Secret Service team.
Yeah.
Like, I got Dolph Lundgren.
That is the thing, because a lot of people get like tall, strong ladies, or
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean. Trump.
Well, that
does-
was just Barack Obama's fetish.
Well, yeah, but Trump does seem like he should have one of the, you know what I mean. My Secret Service is all strong women.
Because I believe in women.
I believe in women. If they watch me pee, I watch them pee. Quid pro quo, and I'm a pro.
I'm a
There's
pro.
no one more pro than me.
Sometimes I'm even a quid.
Hey, not like this guy. Trump needs to go back to pointing. I wish he did more, like crowd work point. Like
He did it a lot.
He did do a lot, but that would be awesome if a comedian truly was like, you're like, what is your like style?
Trump.
And they're like, oh, I'm doing a Trump, but then I've got like a Rodney Dangerfield thing going on.
Ooh.
And then I also try to like, keep it musical.
Yeah, I'm like I can't think of any musical act. I was trying to think of Fred Astaire.
When I said keep it musical, I wasn't even thinking. I was thinking of some. You know what I mean? I would say George Carlin's musical.
Yeah.
Or like.
I think he's more of a poet in that shit is boring.
Someone once described Reed and I as music. The difference between us and younger people is that we're music. Like all of our jokes have like a way that you say the thing.
Yeah. And now people just get up and they're like, "So my pussy stanks."
That was how Reed and I responded. We were both like, "Oh, you mean being entertaining?" We're like, "You mean that we're influenced from a time when people like
you
were
mean
entertaining?"
Effort?
Yeah,
yeah, effort. Yeah.
The thing you're describing is performance. It's fun. It's funny. You older people like perform.
It's weird. You guys try. I don't get it.
Yeah. Well, I'll show you this, and then we can wrap it up. Where are you working, though? Tell me cryptidly.
An Italian place.
Ooh, the Italian place.
I'm haunting the comeback in.
Oh, not the Italian, not the guard, not the OG Italian place.
Well, let's just say that if you were to visit me at work, we'd be family.
Whoa, really?
No.
Oh, goddamn.
I'd be munching on breadsticks if I was working there.
So you'd be much fatter.
This robe would be covered in soup.
There'd be an extra couch that's greasy.
That's the dinner table.
Yeah.
Why don't more people get a love seat and be like, that's the dinner
You can
couch?
eat it. Edible underwear. How about an edible bed? How about a bed of lettuce?
Why don't they make the whole bed out of this?
Yeah. No, this is a note I found saved on my phone the other day in my notes app.
Yeah.
I don't remember the context.
I hate when comics make jokes.
That's the whole note.
I think, let's try and
There's
finish
probably going to be more.
I'm going to say that the next word was going to be about.
It's probably going to be about. But I like the idea that I was just angry and like, yeah, watching some shitty opener.
God, I hate when comics joke about their penis.
No, I just don't like when they make jokes.
Nah, jokes, come on, man. It's about storytelling now.
Yeah.
Haven't you seen Trump?
Yeah.
Why doesn't Trump just put out a special? When he loses, he
actually like legitimately should.
Oh yeah.
Put out like the classic special / documentary vibe.
Yeah.
Like a Live at the Purple Onion.
Like a Tom Segura.
A Tom Segura, a Live at the Purple Onion. But one of those is like during the campaign. You really should do that. Isn't he like in jail?
No. He's fucking out there running shit.
Isn't he not doing the debates?
He says he doesn't need to.
That's awesome.
He's like, why would I? I'm winning.
Why am I gonna do a mic?
Yeah, exactly.
I do 45 minutes every night, sometimes twice a night. Why am I going to go to an open
Trump is done with mics, man.
Dude.
He's way above that.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah. What, you think Louis is going to come to your open mic after he just did a show at Madison Square
it's like,
Garden?
Hey, Chris Rock, why don't you go do this improv jam with these other up-and-comers?
Yeah, he's above it. Oh.
I would like to end by saying, Jada, if you're listening,
I'm single.
Sup?
Sup?
If anyone else is listening, I'm not single.
Jada, I know you have no problem with cheating on your husband.
I think my girlfriend would find it funny enough
that I could get away with it.
If somehow I went from not knowing you at all to us having an affair, it'd have to be soon while this is still in the news.
Yeah. Well, it's back in the news because she came out and said, like, by the way, me and Will Smith have been separated for like 8 years.
No, I know. It keeps being in the news. She just came out, I think, and said, I'm a ghost.
Boo!
She just came out and said that she was assaulted on the set of the Flintstones movie. But then it was proven that was Halle Berry in the movie.
That was G.I. Jane.
Yeah. Jeez. Jada Pinkett Smith is only famous because people misremember that it was Halle Berry in the Flintstones movie.
All right.